And by the way, how many times did I say, how people think that they can't hear God? I'm going to tell you something. This is the last thing I'll say to everybody in this world. If you don't want to hear me, I don't care. Because you can't hear yourself. Revelation 22 talks about churches. There's billions of churches all over the city. There's billions of churches through the United States, billions of churches all over the world. If they are not under the fivefold ministry of the living God, they are not a church to be leading anyone. If they can't tell the truth, and if they can't stand a firm ground, then they are blaspheming and changing up scripture words for their own insidious kingdom. Now, I give you this in consummation because I don't care what you do to me. I don't care no more. Separation of family when you go inside a church and they think they have the anointing to put hands on you, and at the end of the day they're blindsiding you, putting you under a curse. The same thing. It don't matter what kind of church you go into. Playing gods don't reclaim you. It kills you. It's the same thing as many people have my testimony out here to know who the real God is. Even the churches know me, but their heart is far from me. They're scared of the living God. They think it's the ordinary. But let me give you the plus on that one. How many men are engrossed with a big, large intestine? How many people can say that a Maz makes them, that they are part of the Maz and everything else? Catholics. How many people can walk in wolf sheep clothing? Muslims. How many people can believe in a Buddha? This is how the war started. People making up their own gods. And how Babylon is so much in the act of being many gods. Blindsiding people. When people come in, I don't care if you're in the military and the pious. I don't care who you are in corruption. Yeah, I'm saying it. The police officers, the fire department, I don't care who you are. But if you can't tell the truth in yourself, it starts within yourself, and tell that man the truth, Tony Isaac Engel, to bless yourself, to come out of the dark ages of things. If you can't tell a father the truth, then you're not a father. You must be a wolf in sheep clothing. The devil must have you so bondagement that you can't even see you're a woman. In Jeremiah 51, it proclaims men becoming women because the churches have blindsided them. Baals all over the world. Playing gods, but they're not God. That's what it says when many people will come in my name. And many people have men. They go in and have sex with women and think it's okay to take their spirit. Remember in Genesis it says what Adam did, it made the curse on the land. But in return, men didn't want to bring it out to tell the truth. Accuser of the brother, he sits right beside the Baal. And the same wrong, when a woman can come to that man and usury by her witchery, sorcery spirit. Mexico, Puerto Rico came straight in here and did that. A woman blindsiding this man. How many men? Saying he loved him, giving him something, and usury of a curse. But the same conscientious thing, how many things have happened in this world? The men have become women and don't even know who they are. You're growing a belly and becoming the belly of the beast of a demon. Yeah, I watched certain movies last night because you show the artifact of what they really are. I watched the movie last night and I saw this one thing. Species. And I saw how a man was making out with this species, a demon. I saw all these things in content to see what was really happening to men. And how they're becoming women. I've seen that, I hear them. And you can hear inside their voices of who they really are. They're not men anymore. They're women. But they go along trying to rape other people. But men, on the other hand, say they're sick. And that I'm better than them. No, you're a wolf in sheep clothing. Because when you consummate to judge him, you're being judged as well. And then you think about coming before the holies of holy, and the same thing happened when a man came to me and tried to lay hands on me and tried to blindside me not to see your values of things. God has seen your judgment. I don't care if you're Caucasian or white. You really knew who you were, you would be working out yourself to know who you are, Jesus. But you don't know who you are because your heart is far from you. With everything that was said all over again, Luke chapter 17, the kingdom of God is in you. Everybody wants to rubbish around for treasury, gold, cars, everything. They're so idolization on a phone. Desires of the heart, but they're not the desires of what it is to multiply, to have that tree of life, to have those doves sitting on the tree, to have a family value, but they want to separate them. I think this world, the so-called world that the devil deceive you in to become that world of the devils, have become the kingdom of the devil's household. Everybody in America have become blind, deceived by the devil of the third world countries. They became the third world country themselves because they let the churches play gods and lay hands on Donald Trump and the witchery. Blindsiding a man. The same conscientious thing that I'm seeing today when the churches did it to my uncle. Yeah, pack it up and know what you did, because I know what you do in dark places. Remember this, I made what? I made you to know who you are. But you didn't make me. And you didn't break me. Because I'm not as scared of you and what you do to me. But one thing I know is forgiveness to go up with glory. And never to look back at this impious world. The devil can think, well, I'm going to stay down here and glorify the world. No. The world didn't glorify me to know who they are in the world. Because if they knew who they were, they would be correcting the world and getting rid of all this muck. All this disgrace that's putting curse on America. Churches, Baal worshipers, killers, feeding people diseases. I don't care who they are, China, Iran, all these countries, I don't care. But if they're not bringing in what it is to consummate what it is of a father, the will of the mother, the will of everything that is proclaiming it, then you have made yourself a curse. Because you separate the values of a family to value the world and not your family. Honor thy mother, thy father, and it will go along with you. I honor my mother not because of the conscience of saying it on YouTube. I know who birthed me out. She might be in dark ages of things, but I'm not ashamed to say it. I go up knowing that I had a great mother on crack, on drugs. I had a great father, pimped, taking care of my sister. I go up with glory. You go down to hell fire, knowing that you consummate the world, but you have a chance to tell this man the truth and be blessed by Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. I'm not a slave in bondage to you, because who the Son sets free is free indeed. That's why I can look and you look at the Son. People can blindside you, scientists and some more stuff, looking for signs. Because people were so blindsided, even Jesus even said, and gave them, not even participating and saying, oh, signs, and these are the times of the end. No, in the word they said, Lord, please tell us when the timing of the end will come. Please give us a sign. But Jesus said on behalf of that, many will come in my name, deceiving scientists, doctors, all these things. Pharisees, Pharaoh, come with everything else. They come. And then they distract you, deceiving you. But if you didn't have fear, you would know God was standing for you all along. We're not a country made out of what it is. We're a country made out of God. But you can't look at that woman on the monument to see who she really was. And you can't see what she's saying about the widow and how God was writing you on the wall. There's a lot of writings on the wall in Egypt. Hieroglyphic today. Arabic, Chinese writing, all this stuff that you can't see where Pharaoh's pretension and where it was coming from was packing you and enlarging you to burn in hell. And the same thing I consummate. Blindsiding you in the churches because they're using operation of them. And the same thing I consummate to know what it is when devils are walking around here, but they're part of their devils. They're not black, and they're not even brown. They're Chinese. They're fallen angels. They're not white when they have snake's eyes in them. No, they're fallen angels. Trust me. Because when you walk in it, you become blind. Because you don't have the full armor to protect yourself.